Hi you guys, it's Melanie and welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less. Well, today is a very different type video. This is a video I've thought about for quite some time, but I decided to just go ahead and film it tonight, so it's going to be very impromptu. So my apologies in advance for this. You know, the quality may not be on the level that I typically love the quality to be on the video, but I just wanted to kind of film this in the moment. So I hope you guys can look over everything else and just kind of appreciate that. I have a shower tomorrow, and excuse any noise in the background, that is the laundry going. I have a shower tomorrow, so I have a Mickey Mouse themed baby shower tomorrow. And one of the things that I always teach my Lux students is that you always need to know how to do a particular job. You may not have to do that job, but you need to know how, whether it's backdrops, whether it's florals, whether it's something as simple as ironing linens. You need to know how to do that, because there could be times where there are extenuating circumstances and you're not able to get that done. So tonight, we're going to be ironing linens, and we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, the way that I first started when I got into event planning. Number one, because I could not afford someone to actually iron for me. And then number two, because I needed to actually know the process of doing it or how to do it myself. So we have a whole bunch of brand new linens here, still in the plastic. I will leave the link to where I purchased all of my standard white linen down below. I will tell you, this is the cheapest place to purchase them. It's like maybe $5 a piece. So I do like to do that because I use white linen a lot. And then I'll just, after using them so many times, I just like, you can donate them to a shelter for animals, or you can, you know, donate them somewhere else, maybe to your church. But anyway, I like to start with fresh white linens. So we're going to be prepping for this event tonight. I got the centerpieces in that were custom made by one of my students at Lux Academy. And if you guys like those centerpieces, I will show them to you, but I'll also leave the link to her Etsy shop down below. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be prepping for an event. I'm going to show you guys what I do at home before I ever get to the event. And then I'll show you guys, you know, kind of how the car is packed and loaded and things like that. So that's where we are. I hope you guys enjoy this video, because so many of you guys have asked questions regarding this. It is a lot of hard work that goes into this behind the scenes, and quite honestly, I think that if people really paid for like the amount of hours it took to prep for an event, it would be really, really expensive. So you really have to have a passion for this. It just cannot be about the money. So you need passion, and you need a great iron. Sometimes I steam, but I have just always found the iron to work the best, and I love the irons by Rowenta. So if you guys use something different and you found it to be really easy to use, comment that down below. But we're going to go ahead and get started with ironing some linen. And then once we iron, I'm also washing chair covers. So some of you guys have asked about me. Do I wash chair covers, or do I launder my things? A lot of the times I take it to like a washateria and wash it. But today, because it's a small shower, it's intimate, it's for someone at my church, I'm not going to pay to have that done. I have the time, I can do it myself. So I'm going to do that as well. So that's probably, you'll hear like the washer and the dryer in the background. If you hear any noise, that's what it is. So we're going to get started. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really excited about it. I just want to bring you guys more real life behind the scene content. I know, like before, I shared a lot of finished work, but for this one, I'll just kind of show you guys the entire process. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get my iron plugged up and my extra water. Get that ready to go. And what I do is I just save my bottled water And I just use that to refill my iron. So when I get brand new linen, I don't take the whole linen apart to iron it. You know, everybody has their way of doing things. But because it's not hot enough. But because it's brand new, like I iron in between, it makes it faster. And then when you're doing an event and you're setting it up early, the wrinkles tend to go ahead and fall out. So I'm going to let this iron get a little bit hotter. But as you can see, I'm just kind of ironing through all of the hard wrinkles. Now sometimes, like even when I get them dry clean, there's still lines in it because you have to fold it. The main thing is you want to get rid of the bended wrinkles. And then like a lot of times the other folds, it's not necessarily wrinkles, but folds in the fabric, that will come out when you put it on the table. And then a lot of times it can be hidden when you add like toppers or runners and chargers, and you just add all of your tabletop decor. A lot of the wrinkles will be hidden. So you just want to make sure like on the top areas of the table where it can be really seen that you cover it up. So this is really not as hot. Now it's getting there. Okay. So that's what I do. Another thing is like the lady who typically, I normally have 3 different options for ironing my linen. One of them is you can go to the cleaners. Another person I have a working relationship with because I take them so much linen. I get a great deal with them and I get a great turnaround. The cleaners is probably not the most cost efficient unless you can work that kind of a deal out with them. And then the third one is a lady who's retired and she just loves to iron. Like that is her passion. She irons better than the cleaners. So I get her to do my ironing and she just loves it. Like she's like, I love to iron and I'm retired, so she doesn't really care in terms of the money, what she gets. I try to bless her family, but she took a part-time assignment, so she's not home. And then the cleaners is just too astronomical for this event that I'm having in terms of price, because they charge just as much to press, just as much to press it as probably the cost of the actual tablecloth. So that's another reason why event planning can get really expensive. And then the other place, the presser broke. So again, you know how to do all of these things for your business, and you don't have to worry about it. Now you see how that is all balled up in there? I'm gonna have to go in and press all of that out. Okay? But again, when you do it in layers, and then if you want to take a steamer after you've done all of this, if you want to take a steamer and an extension cord when it gets on the table and redo it, you can do that. Let me scoop this down so you guys can see the wrinkles. I like to lay something on my table. I either use a foldable table to iron on with something laying flat, or something to protect my linens. You do want to make sure when you're ironing white that it's not something that would bleed onto your linen. My iron is acting really finicky. But see how you go in and just iron, because it's going to be, they do run it through the presser at the location. But you just want to make sure that it's not wrinkles. folding lines and wrinkles are different. I don't like either one. That's the reason I moved to some other types of linen that I share with you guys in Lux Academy. But that's the process. So I have 10 more of these to do. It takes about, maybe 10, 20 minutes. No, more than 10 minutes. At least 20, 30 minutes to iron everything fully through. Because what you're going to do is unfold it and iron in between the creases. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys that process. So then I'll flip it over and go in and iron. Then I'll flip it over and iron more. Okay? But it kind of keeps it within the lines. But I just wanted to share that process with you guys pretty quickly. Okay, so my chair covers have already been washed. And I'm going to take them out and put them, this washer is so deep and I'm so short. I have to get down in it. Oh goodness. Okay, so I have to take them out and put them in the dryer. So that's what I'll do next. And we'll go from there. Now, one of the things, my dryer sheets. I love to add dryer sheets in the bottom as well as in the chair covers so that they can smell fresh. And then started. So that's that. They're going now. Are the runners. And I absolutely love this for a boy's baby shower. It's the pin-tuck fabric. I just think it looks really masculine, and most of the time that I use this fabric is like for guys, maybe on a cake table, at a wedding, or you know, baby shower or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and iron these. I just simply fold it in half, and I know the centerpiece is gonna be in the center of this, so I don't worry about that crease, and just iron it. And 9 times out of 10, like if you're ironing runners and chair covers, you can stack them on top of each other and iron them, and the steam from the iron will go through. I know you can do like 5 in a stack. Alright, I want to show you guys really quickly how I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these stacked together. And I'm just going to stack them on top of each other and iron them. And the steam from this iron will go all the way through, and I will flip it over and iron the other side. And this is one way you can do like a mass ironing without having to worry about ironing so many. You can do the same thing with sashes and with napkins. So I guess this can be a kind of an event planning clean and prep with me if I were to give this video a name. But this is kind of how I do it. And then I'm going to flip it on the back. And I'm going to do the same thing. And because you have that pin tuck, and it's kind of a crinkly type fabric, you don't have to really worry about wrinkles showing like you would in the other tablecloth. Now I'm going to scan through them and show you guys how they look. And if you see anything that's kind of out of order, just take the iron and hit them. Okay? And you can just take these and simply hang them on a hanger. I like to use these black hangers that are like kind of non-slip. So I'll find the halfway, which is where the fold starts, slide it through the hanger, and I'm ready to go. Okay, so now I'm going to test out the centerpieces that I got in the mail. They're really packaged well. So she had the bubble wrap around the base, and then the theme, as I said before, is Prince Mickey. So the big Mickey Mouse that kind of, there's a hole there on this dowel, and I will slide it down so it can kind of be 3D. So I just thought that was really cute. I will fix that properly. So I just thought that was super cute. And let me show you guys. Hold on. Alright. So I thought that was super cute and super whimsical for the shower. I did want it to kind of be tilted to the side to be playful because it is a baby shower. So some of the bases are blue and some of them are gold. So I just think that'll be really cute tomorrow. So just wanted to make sure all of that was ready to go. So I'm going to put them back in the boxes because she does have them packaged to be protected, and I want it to stay that way. I'll show you guys how well she has this all packaged, and again I will leave her information down below. And no, this was not sponsored. She is one of my students, but thought she did great work, so I wanted to support her. So you see how well that's packaged. Let me change the camera a little bit more. And I also love the fact that the Mickey is in the baby blue, the royal blue, and the navy blue, so I could switch it out and use it if someone else wants their base color to be any of those colors. So really excited about that. Can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so it's still about 8:15 in the morning. We just finished morning glory prayer. So we had prayer this morning at 5 o'clock a.m. and it lasted till about 7, and it was just an amazing time in God. I packed the car last night. I actually started packing it last night. Me and Lanita and Trevor. So I have most of everything ready to go for today. I'm wearing sunglasses. I know it's raining, but trust me, the sunglasses is a better look than what I'm actually looking like right now. So I'm gonna head home. One of the things that I like to do is I like to go ahead and get dressed for the day whenever I'm doing an event. The rain doesn't make it great, but like events are very unpredictable, so you have to be prepared for everything. So what I like to do is go ahead and dress for the entire day. So that means hair, makeup, and clothes. Depending on the event, I will bring a change of clothes and like my makeup bag to touch up. But the key thing is, I want to look put together. Passing Weight Watchers, I need to be over there. I hadn't weighed in since like November because I've done so bad. But the key thing is you want to look put together. So you still want to have like on your logo, your business attire or whatever. You want to look put together just in case you don't get a chance to break away and dress, like you want to dress. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get dressed. The venue is going to open at 9:45. So once I get dressed and head into the venue, we'll start trying to film. Again, it's raining, so I don't know how this is going to work with getting everything together. So that's that. I think that's about all. So you guys get to see kind of what the car looks like, loaded down, a lot of boxes and totes. The boxes pretty much are like things that just arrived in the mail, and then the totes are once I get everything processed. So that's that. I did get everything finished last night. So that should be good to go. We don't have very long to set this venue up. So I wanted almost everything to be completed prior to arriving. So all we had to do was drag and drop. That's what I call it. So all you have to do is kind of drag and drop. I am working with a new crew today because this is kind of like a gift to one of the members in our church. So I don't hire my regular team, and they are working today. So Sharonda's probably going to come and help me set up the backdrop. And then the other young ladies, one of them has helped me before, but I don't think the other ones have ever helped me before. So I'll have to do some quick training, which it shouldn't be bad. All I really need them to do is put the chair covers on. Whoops, that was my purse. So you guys, I went to go get something to eat really quickly at the Waffle House. Sat down, you know, I told you guys, even when I become a bazillionaire, I'll still eat there. I just like the Waffle House food. But anyway, I sat down to order and got ready to pay and realized that I did not have my wallet, although I have my big purse sitting right here. I didn't have any cards, I just had checks. So my sister Michelle came to the rescue. She was at Sam's, which is not that far away. So thank you, Michelle, for saving a sister. Woo! So anyway, I'm going to go get dressed, and probably not going to dress up too much today because the weather is so like icky. It's a mess. It's really a mess. So I'm not going to go get too dressed up today. I just really want to be nice and comfy. So that's kind of the look I'm going to go for in the rain. And I'm sure my hair is going to fall, but I'm going to at least attempt to fix it. If I was hosting a shower, I would probably leave my hair in rollers, because 9 times out of 10 people don't come early to see the setup, and then it will keep my hair fresh, or freshly curled. But since I'm not hosting, I'm okay. So I'll see you guys in a minute once I get all dressed. All right. Okay, you guys, I am here at the venue. As you guys can see, I did get me a little makeup and everything on. It is raining horribly outside. I'll show you guys that. It's a hot mess out there. So as you can see, the building does not have an awning, so I'm gonna have to grin and bear. I do have my umbrella here. I have my Lux Events by Melanie t-shirt on, which may be changing very soon. If you guys haven't weighed in on that, I want to change my event planning name to either Melanie Turner Designs and Events, or leave it as Lux Events by Melanie. But the reason I wanted to change it was because of my inability to protect Lux Events, because it's such a common name. So I was going to use my name. So anyway, what you guys think about that, leave me a comment down below. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of this car and hop into the rain. I told you guys I wasn't gonna be doing much because it is raining, so that's why everything is kind of simple. I actually have on leopard pants, but you guys will probably see that once I start setting up the venue. So anyway, it's 9:50. I can start setting up at 10 o'clock, but I want to go ahead and start unloading so I can take, once it's time for me to actually start setting up, I can go ahead and just get started setting up. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, you guys, I just wanted you to get a before picture of what the space looks like, and then we are going to kind of rearrange this space, and then I'll show you an after. Okay.
Oh no, I gave my heart away, went a bit too far, so wrong. Oh no, open up my soul, but babe, how could I know you're cold? Shame on you, should have Guess you fooled me once, but I ain't falling twice. All lies. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna run. My rise has just begun. I'll shine. Shame on you. Should have seen what you were like. Dangerously nice. You got me all lost, so blind. You got me all lost. Listen to my heart. I gotta be lost, survive. Now you're all gone, my friend. Bigger ghosts will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it. I never lost it, baby. Bigger ghosts will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it. Bigger ghosts will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it. I never lost it, baby. Bigger ghosts will come around. I'm still walking, I'm still proud. I never lost it. I never lost it.
You got that something that can't be seen. You got that one thing that's hard to come by. It's not your styling, it's not your jeans. No, what you got is deeper within. And your friends don't even know what you got. They just hang with you cause you earn a lot. You should lose them all and start hanging with me, cause I'm the only one who can see. I don't need your dreamy eyes, your dreamy eyes, no. I don't need your pretty smile, your pretty smile, no. I just want your perfect mind, yeah. That's all I really need. The things you're saying, it blows my mind. The way you're thinking, it's hard to keep up. You got that beauty and all the brain, yeah, what you got is deeper within. And your friends don't even know what you got. They just hang with you cause you earn a lot. You should lose them all and start hanging with me, cause I'm the only one who can see. I don't need your dreamy eyes, your dreamy eyes, no. I don't need your pretty smile, your pretty smile, no. I just want your perfect mind, yeah. That's all I really need. I don't need your edgy style, no. I don't need your hang-arounds, no. I just want your perfect mind, yeah. That's all I really need. If I might say, you light up my day so bright. You show me your
guys, so I want to remind you one final
Okay, you
time
guys, I
what the
just wanted
before
you to
looked
get
like.
a
Just your
before
traditional
picture of what
community
the space looks
center,
like, and then we are
very
going to
plain table and
kind of
chairs. The
rearrange this
chairs were
space,
just something else to deal with. I don't
and then
like
I'll show you an
using
after.
these,
Okay.
but I did turn it into a beautiful banquet hall. So I hope you guys enjoy the reveal. I will leave all of the items, like the links to the items that you've seen in this video, down in the description box below, along with any tutorials or previous videos that I've done, such as on the balloon centerpiece or how to tie bows on the chairs and backdrops and things like that. I will leave that down in the description box below. So I'm going to stop talking now and let you guys enjoy the full reveal.
Let's get it on to your favorite song. The night is young and you got me going on. Every single beat hits my heart so deep. Wanna wrap my arms around you, cause you sweep me off my feet. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Ooh, I love when it feels right. Ooh, listen really close. This is how it goes. Opposites attract. Guessing everybody knows. Fire on the floor, sticking out the door. We're just getting started, lady. Now I really want some more. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Oh yeah, I love when it feels right. Love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Won't stop till the daylight. Cause I don't ever wanna leave. I don't wanna leave. It's way beyond bitter now. I give it up on love, but now I believe. Love when it feels right. It's just one of these. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. I love when it feels nice. I love it in my eyes. Oh yeah. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. I love when it feels right. So it is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong, all because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Love when it feels right. Hey. It's just one of these nights. Love when it feels nice. Yeah. The apple of my eye. Love when it feels right. It's just one of these nights. Love when it feels nice. The apple of my eye. Hey, I got to have you, baby. I do. Feels so right, huh? It feels so right. It feels so right.
Okay, you guys, so that's all I can say. We finally got everything done with 5 minutes to spare. for the event. It was raining, so some people were kind of late showing up, so that was good. Gave us a little bit more time.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
All right. Thank you.
So they gave us a little bit more time to get set up. But let me tell y'all something. We broke down and we started breaking down at 3 o'clock. It is now 3:45. I actually left out of the door at 3:43. Everything loaded and ready to go. So we broke down in 43 minutes. That is like record timing. Record time in 43 minutes. I'm so tired. So it rained. I ended up putting my Scully on because it's raining. And so I am, this was different, like doing a full setup with pretty much a brand new team. So I had to train and work today at the same time, so it made things. And then we had those chairs that were straight from the pits of hell, and those chairs are just, oh my gosh, they take so much time. And so we finished right on time, but I didn't get a chance to do all the videography and things that I typically like to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the footage that I did manage to get. So yeah, it's not raining right now, so hopefully I can get to storage and get everything unloaded by the grace of God before it starts raining again. That's my hope. Woo. Trying. Okay. That's my hope. You see the camera back there? I did get some things filmed. Not to the degree that I would have liked, but we were on limited time. And as you guys can see, those chair covers were the devil. They were the devil. I cannot stand those chairs that have like the bottom in it, because you can't hook those chair covers on them. And the only chair covers that actually work for that type of chair is a universal. And I sold mine. They're just way outdated. So did away with those whenever I moved out of Lux Studio. So we had to fool with the spandex, which is the next best thing. It looks well when you get it on, but you have to like really maneuver those to make them work. Back up. The good thing about this is that my regular team, they were guests at the shower, so I only had to make one trip. And Sharonda has all the backdrop and draping in her car. I have chairs and other, tablecloths and things like that in my car, and Trevor has all the hanging stuff in his car. So we were just able to make one trip, which is great. So we're gonna unload. Just pray for me that the weather holds off until we get unpacked, because that's gonna be the key. All right, so once the event is over and broke down, like that's not the end of the event. You still have to unload and break everything down. So yeah, that's the other part of it. So you have to put everything up properly. I do have a system for breaking down, and you guys will be seeing that system in Lux Academy. And for those of you guys who have been to Lux Academy, you know about that system. But anyway, let me get to the storage location and I'll come back and chat with you guys. Okay, you guys, so we got everything out. Praise the Lord. It did not start raining. So we were able to get everything unloaded and into the storage without it raining. It's starting to sprinkle now, but that's okay. We got all the chairs and everything out. The job still isn't over because I still have linens and things like that that need to be laundered. So that's the thing about event planning. Once you unpack and do all that stuff, there's still more. Like right here is, if you can see right here, that's all the linens that I need to take to my lady to be washed and pressed. Or I may take them home to wash them and let her press them. But just to give you guys an idea of everything that has to go on. So the back of the car is pretty much clean except for my coat and my camera video recording equipment. My job is still not over because it's now 4 o'clock. So I think the last time I talked to you guys, it was 3:45. It took us 15 minutes to unload and put everything back in its proper place, which is record timing. I love to do everything in time and in zones, and those who have gone through Lux Academy know that about me. I think it's imperative for everybody to know how long a certain job takes so you'll know how to charge. That's another whole different class on how to charge. But anyway, once I get done here, I'll probably go home and throw these, because it was a small event, I'll just throw these in our washer. They didn't really get dirty either, but I still wash everything. Like, once it gets out, even if nobody sits at the table, I still wash everything. Even though you see it folded here, I still just go through and wash every single thing. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Gonna wash. Well, I gotta run and make a quick errand. I need to go home and cook for the hubby, and then I'll wash everything. And then once I wash everything and get it pressed and hung back up, we're set and ready to go for the next event. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today with me, a day in the life of the event planner from beginning to end. As you guys can see, it actually started a day ago. So it's really like 48 hours in the life of an event planner. That's all I have. I'm very tired. I've been up all night, and they said we had 5 a.m. prayer this morning, and then at 5 o'clock I will have been up working and stuff like that for 12 hours. So anyway, it's been a 12-hour day, 12-hour shift, and this is an easy day. Like, it's an easy day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys at the next video. Bye.